Talk about just having a different path than everybody else, like people having different paths, not everybody's path being the same, and just what you think about that.
I think my path is like really unique. Like not a lot of people can say that they were like top ranked in their area or their city, was a walk on, and then now it's like the starting, you know what I'm saying, the starting, I wouldn't consider myself a star player, but a starting key asset to a major program. I think that it's very unique and very different.
How did it feel when you finally like found out that you were going to become a scholarship player, even though like you knew it from the start, you knew that you had what it took, but what was it like when you officially became a scholarship player?
I'm not gonna lie, I was really like, my coach, I don't know, I kind of had mixed feelings about it. Like I was obviously excited, but I don't know. Like my freshman year, I played like, even though I was a walk-on, I still played like the majority of the game. So then my sophomore year, I still was a walk-on. Um, so after that, I was just like, I don't know, he might just like leave me as a walk-on the rest of my like collegiate career. But even though that would be weird, but he actually put me on scholarship. I want to say like the third or fourth game of my junior year, and we were playing Washington State. And he told me right before we went on the court, he was like, Bryce, come here real quick. And he told me, and then like I don't know, I was just like real happy, like real ecstatic, and just like it gave me a little bit more motivation because I just knew that this is what I always like wanted, and I finally got it. So I was only halfway done my college career, so I was like, I can't just stop here. I got to go get more. So my goal now is, I'm trying to win a MEAC championship for my team, trying to at least be an all conference player this year. So I got goals I'm trying to reach. That was one minor goal that I reached, so I'm definitely trying to reach more goals this year.
Your path definitely is unique, I would say for sure. Most people that are walk-ons don't get any minutes at all. Most walk-ons don't even get reps in practice for real, or they literally only do stuff in practice. So for you to be playing,
Yeah.
for you to have played minutes your freshman year, and you started off the season playing your sophomore year when you received that news, I think that's big time for sure. That shows the kind of player you are, the kind of person you are for sure too, because being a walk-on is not, it's like you had it mentally to where you felt like you was already that caliber of
Right.
player. But a lot of people don't feel like that. They feel like since they're a walk on, they just in the box and they can't make nothing happen. But for you to be playing and being productive, being a part of your team, like you said, that's major.
Yeah, I had to do more than what the average player was doing. So like, you hear people say it all the time, you got to be the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. Like that was literally the mindset I went in. I was always the first one to practice, always the last one to leave the gym, always in the coach's office. Like even if I wasn't in the film, involved in the film, I was always asking the coach, like, coach, let's watch film. Like just doing the small things like that. So I think that's really what helped me to become the player I am today. Like just doing the little things and always being hungry and greedy.
Describe your game to somebody that's never seen you play before.
Ooh. Um, I want to describe it in one word, but I feel like it's gonna be hard to describe it in one word. So I'll just give like a few little characteristics. I'm an athlete. Like I'm very athletic. I'm a work hard. I'm a hustler, and I consider myself like I'm like a mixture of like, I don't want to say Dennis Rodman. Well, Dennis Rodman would be one, and like Draymond Green. Like I'm a do the little things type of guy. Like that's me. So that's actually one of the reasons why my coach started messing with me a lot more, because a lot of guys weren't defending, they weren't rebounding. So whenever he put me in the game, I went in with the mentality like, okay, I'm gonna do the things that the guys that he sat on the bench aren't doing. So that was playing defense, rebounding the ball. So I'm a heavy defender. I like to consider myself one of the best defenders on my team, one of the best defenders in the conference. Very athletic. If you jump with me, it's going in your head. And I'm really like a mid-range that like mid-range, I just don't miss. That's just my go-to shot. One dribble pull up, catch and shoot pull up. That's just me.
Everybody that's watching, he didn't say nothing about scoring buckets first. He mentioned defense, rebounding. He said he played like Draymond Green, Dennis Rodman. Those not sexy names, but like sure, at the college level, like high school, you could kind of get away with just getting on the court, even if you're not like that. Like even if you're not that good of a player, to be quite frank. But in college, if you're not providing value to your team or doing something that can keep you on the court, you're not gonna play. Playing defense, rebounding, playing hard, all that kind of stuff, taking charges, those things, like you said, those are the things that will for sure get you on the court. If you could play defense and rebound, like you'll always have a spot on the court. People always say if you could shoot, you have a spot on the court, but everybody not a shooter. Like everybody not gonna put the time in to become a elite shooter, but defense, rebounding, most of that is just effort, like your mentality, just things that you could easily control. So that's something I would say. If you want to get on the court, play defense, rebound, do the little things, and then work on your offense. He mentioned being a mid-range deadeye and dunking on people last. That wasn't the first thing he said. So that show you right there what it takes.
Yeah, and your scoring your defense gonna help with your scoring. You play defense, you're gonna get breakout opportunities, chances to go dunk, chance to do it all. So definitely work on defense first.